This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Tuesday. People may be eating tacos outside of the courthouse where SBF is currently sitting in Manhattan. So make sure if you guys are here, you guys smash these likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends. Because one, YouTube doesn't do it, and two, because people need to know what's going on with the banks, Bitcoin, crypto, SBF. I got all the latest news for you, you special individual. Thank you for coming. Make sure you guys check out our lovely sponsors, both Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Links are in the live chat and in the description. Make sure to use code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off Market Cipher. Guys, holy sheesh. We have things going. Jose, you gave me a rosa, 3 rosas. That makes me feel special. I like that. Morty, good morning to you. Make sure you guys say good morning to me in the chat. We have a goal of 125 likes and 100 live viewers, and we have been doing so well. So let's make sure we smash the like, share the stream out with friends. We have Tom Crown in the chat. He said, looking hot little mama. Oh my gosh, Tom, have me shook. I'm just kidding. Thank you for the love. Guys, everyone, please send a heart to Tom, because Papa Tom has been going through a lot. He wasn't feeling well. He did post that publicly, so I'm not outing him. So please give Tom a little bit of love. He needs love right now. GT, it's great to see you. Ovalboard, it's nice to see you. Randy, Emma in the chat. Brian is chilling. Who else? We have BBB. It's great to see you. Yes, we are coming up on the 200th Daily Zest, guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful happening. We started the Daily Zest when Bitcoin was like 15 grand, the bottom of the bottom, and I'm happy that I did it because I would never look back. And this show has become such a big part of my life, and I just look forward to doing it every single day. I'm actually getting emotional talking about it. So guys, again, make sure you guys share the stream out with friends. We are on episode 198. We're celebrating show 200 on Thursday. So make sure you guys are here for that. Jeff, thank you for the roses. A rose from you, from me. Freaking Jeff, thank you. I appreciate it. I love my roses. Thank you. Like I said, BBB's in the chat. Shout out to him. He's always amazing. Mr. Yeehaw, oh my gosh, he's not doing well either today. So make sure you guys give him a heart as well. S-Dog, it's nice to see you. He said pizza bagels are the bomb. Yes, I had a bagel this morning, fresh out of the oven. They were like, oh, do you want like a cold one or do you want a hot? I was like, give me a freshie. I literally told the guy, give me a freshie. And I also got this lovely iced coffee. Guys, this is a 20-ounce iced coffee for $2.25 at the bagel store. This is probably one of the cheapest iced coffees you can find in Brooklyn. It's actually ridiculous. So shout out to my bagel store and Frank. Frank runs the place, and he's a beautiful guy. Every time I go in there, he's like, so what are you doing now? And I'm like, oh, Bitcoin. He goes, oh, yeah, the Bitcoin. This is so beyond me. He was talking to me about it this morning. I was like, Frank, listen, bro. You accept cash for your business. This is digital cash. Money is going digital. You know they're going to come out with a digital dollar, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, you know, it's time to look into some digital currency. So, and I was like, listen, all Bitcoin is like cash. Like I'm transacting with you right now. Peer-to-peer, no one in between, straight up. And he kind of liked it. So he's going to show his wife. He's going to show his kiddos. Told him to tune into the podcast. But he said he's a little confuzzled with YouTube. So we'll see how that goes. Just a random story for you. I had like a long journey this morning. I was at the bagel store at like 8 a.m.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, Mr. Strap. Showering me with the hearts. Thank you, Mr. Strap. It's been a minute, man. I hope you were doing well. Much love to you, my friends. We have my girl Alexandra G in the chat. Emma's just chilling, causing trouble. Doug, nice to see you. Said ready for the Zest. Good morning, Tom Allen. Good morning to you. 27-4 support looking good. Let's actually, we'll look at that. We'll look at that, my friend. We will look at it. Badman Elite, nice to see you. Christopher Hanna, good morning. Automatic Beats, good morning. We have Juan Lewis, Greg, nice to see you guys. This is beautiful. You guys are beautiful. Juan, chilling. Ray K, Lazarus. Again, Mr. Strap chilling in the chat. Crimson. He's like, I'm not getting notifications for my live streams. Make sure you have to like unnotify and hit the notify again. I don't know why YouTube does it to me. It's probably a part of their little shadow ban because they don't like that I talk about CBDCs and things that are real. Jay Allen, good morning. Nice to see you. Joe Harvey chilling in the chat with Tom Crown. Oh, Tom, he's so beautiful. He's so amazing, Tom. He is reformed, guys. If you look on his posts every Friday, he is reformed. John Foster, give Emma a hug for me. BG, good morning. Justin Eubanks, yo! Nice to see you. Jay Beasy, Tony, nice to see you. John Legend in the chat. Guys, make sure you, if I missed you, you yell at me. You say, Randy, why did you miss me? And I will say hello to you because I want to give you love. I want to give everybody here love. War Player, nice to see you. Raina, I missed you. All set. Everything, not in everything bagel, plain bagel.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Can we take a moment to acknowledge that Chad Gable lost yet another match? Mediocre indeed.
Bruh.
Listen, man, I'm not going to acknowledge that. I can't acknowledge this comment now because now I'm sad. Yes, Chad Gable and Otis, they lost another match. It was a tag match. And I can't believe they're taking the L's like this. Chad Gable, Alpha Academy, what's going on? And you know it's because Kaiser likes Maxine, so he's trying to show off too. So, you know, there were some things going on Monday Night Raw. Something's going on Monday Night Raw. I love wrestling, man. You know who I met on Twitter Spaces yesterday? The Brooklyn Brawler. He was a wrestler for years, Hulk Hogan, WWF. He was on Twitter Spaces with me and the Krasensteins and a whole bunch of other people yesterday. And he was talking about wrestling. I was like, man, I want to be the youngest female guest host on WWE or AEW wrestling, period. And he said I should do it and that I could do it. So Brooklyn Brawler, shout out to you, my guy. He's talking about making bread, all that stuff. Dubai Money, it's great to see you. Emmett. Oh, hello, Emmett. Thank you for the heart, coffee, smiley emojis. Don't be sad. Well, now I am sad. You made me sad. I can't believe you did this to me. John Germain, hopefully you had some in and out over the weekend. Dream Tanks, said Bitcoin to 10K. Oh, no, my friend. Oh, no.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Aw, see, you know those get me. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Now it's making me kind of not sad. Ooh, dang, Summer Rae spoke at Litecoin Summit last year. Yes, I like Danielle. She's a very nice woman. And shout out to her because I think she's going through it a little bit with her grandma. So shout out to Summer Rae, a.k.a. Danielle Monet. She's such a sweet woman. Always so nice. So sweet. Joseph Enrique, he said, hi, new to the channel. Oh, sheesh, welcome. Thank you, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, then make sure you let me know so we could give you love. Thank you for tuning in today. We're going to get into the news, guys. We have a lot of things going on. So like I said, please smash these likes and share the stream out with friends. I'm a girl working hard out here to share you guys the news that YouTube doesn't want you to see. So make sure you share it out to get some zesty things on the roll. Now, like on a roll, like a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. I think that maybe went over some people's heads, but it's a New York joke. Anyway, sip your iced coffees, my friend, or your hot coffees, whatever you prefer. Let's look at the markets here. Listen, man, we have some things going on with FTT pamping for some gosh dang reason. Now, I can't tell you why the altcoins are dipping and damping. Maybe because Bitcoin's slumping a little bit. Overall, it is okay. We are okay. We will make it. And these are times where we might see a little bit of volatility. Like in the last hour, we're seeing some green. But in the past day, we're looking pretty meh. We're looking here. Bitcoin chilling today, tapped that 200-day SMA and rejected it. Maybe Tom Crown could throw some love in the chat and let us know what he thinks of the situation, right, Kenny-O? Listen, man, we're looking here, Market Cipher is telling us that that money is coming into the market. Look how zesty she is. Look at Bitcoin today. Go off, go off. We had that green dot that was printed, momentum that shifted. And when we saw that momentum shift, we saw that nice green candle where we tapped that 200-day SMA. But then as that VWAP went down, oof, we started to see some damage happen with that red candle yesterday. Now, again, momentum is pumped. We do see the VWAP, though, is heading towards that zero line, which I do not enjoy. Bitcoin is up 0.18% today. I know, so volatile, $27,553. You guys must be sheeshing your pants, but it is all freaking good. Wow, I cannot believe this is not working. Again, I think I got to get rid of it. Let's get the RSI back, man. Let's get the RSI. There we go. What? Are you kidding me? All right, so I guess it's not letting me play it because I'm freaking basic. I had it before. So why is it discriminating against me now? Come on, TradingView. It's okay. We're moving on. Where we did see the VWAP again, if we're looking at the market Cipher VWAP again, it's taking a dip down. But they also show the RSI over here, which again, it's not too zesty going on. Nothing absolutely wild. So we're gonna keep moving on. The RSI again taking a little bit of a dip today. Oh, my basic trading view. We're looking here again. The 200-day SMA is something that we look out for, my friends, and we tapped it. We pamped it up yesterday, where we had a high yesterday of actually $28,622, and we retraced heavy. Now, we didn't give back all of our, almost gave back most of our gains, but not really. So we're doing all right. Again, we're only 0.02% in the green today. We're about to maybe go into the red, actually. I hope not. But again, we want to touch that 200-day SMA that's currently at 28K. This is like the nice gold pocket here. But again, people were saying in the chat that, again, they're looking at 27.4 as the support that's holding, which it kind of did. Yesterday, we tapped that level. Today, we tapped that level of 27,388. So 27.4 is not that far off. Again, we're still at 27.4 now. We'll see what happens by the end of the day. I don't know if the SBF trial is going to cause any havoc in the markets, but I guess we will see. Oh, Morty, did you give me stuff? Thank you. Oh, you gave me that, the cloud strife. Thank you. We have Ethereum that's $1,657.82. Down again, very volatile, 0.29%. Oh my gosh, too much price action for people to handle, am I right? We do see that the RSI is spiking downwards. We do see a red dot printed here on the market ciphers. Where's my crimson sound? We have that VWAP that spiked below that zero line. We don't like that. And we also have this money flow that seems to be curving upwards. We like curvatures. Curvatures are cool if they're in the right direction. Again, yesterday we tapped that 1704 resistance. We tested it. We went above it, closed above it the other day at 1730, then rejected that harshly yesterday and bearishly engulfed the previous day's gain. So again, not too bright and dandy for Ethereum. We're starting off with a red day here, down 0.43%. Thank you, Chad, for the subscription. Now we're sitting here again looking at this level that we could be going back to, which is 1630, and we really don't vibe with her, to be honest. I don't vibe with 1630. I want her to go away. And we want to pass through, and hopefully we pamp it up somehow, get some nice volume. As you can see, the volume's not really agreeing with us the last few days. Pamp it up and go tap that 200-day SMA that's sitting at $1,800. Could Ethereum do it? Absolutely, because she's beautiful. And you really never know what's going to happen in crypto. Again, people were like, people were so confused. They were like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's gonna go down to 10K. We were testing this 24.8. People got all beside themselves, had their sheesh in a bunch, and said, oh my gosh, this is when we go back to 20K and below. And that did not happen. We pamped it up and are tapping the 200-day SMA, still maintaining the 27K range. Let's keep getting after it. Hopefully we maintain 1650, stay above 1630 Ethereum, and that'll be beautiful for me. I ideally like $1,700 Ethereum. That's where I feel all like warm and fuzzy in my heart, but we'll see what happens next. We have Litecoin that's making me feel a little bit fuzzy, but not really, because you guys know that above $63, I feel is okay, or above really 58, because that's where true nap time was for Litecoin yet again. But we're looking at, again, $65.51 Litecoin, down 7.74%. Oh my gosh, crazy volatile. I know, don't get crazy. We have an increase in money flow, VWAP below that zero line, and a red dot printed on market Cipher. Plus, you see this RSI here dipping, damping the dew. So whenever that happens, that usually does not give me much hope unless it turns around, which it absolutely could at any point. Please know that. Things could turn around at any point. In the good or bad way. Again, that's why I always say have your bullish and a bearish case scenario. Where last year, June 2022, we had that $40 Litecoin. And we had that opportunity where people were buying. Then we had 115. Then we retraced down to where we are now. Guys, FOMO started to kick in at like $110 Litecoin. People were like freaking out, losing their noodles over it. So that's why, keep your eye out for something like this, where you saw where it was and short term, maybe we could revisit these levels again, hopefully. We're stuck at $65 though. Our target was 67, which we were at $68 and we rejected it. Hopefully, again, we go back to 67, 68, headed up to 74, and tap that 200-day SMA at $83 because Litecoin deserves it. Litecoin, pamp it up for Litecoin. Litecoin is so beautiful. It's so underrated, and it's one of the most used coins. I just don't understand, like, what's going on here. I really don't. Make sure you guys are entering that poll as well as I'm going over the Dogecoin chart. We have 73 votes in the poll and only 55 likes and 69 viewers. Very interesting amount of viewers, but we need to kick up that poll. We need to kick up these like buttons. Let's look at Doge. That's just above 6 cents. I don't want to go below 6 cents. I'm telling you right now, my heart will cry and break. I don't want it. We want to get above 6.5 cents. You guys know the deal. Hit that 200-day SMA at just over 7 cents. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Hi, Chris. I will see 1390 on ETH. Let me gander. So we're 1390. So if you're looking at the daily chart, my friend Chris, then you're saying like we had like a wick low to 1375. What day was that? March 10th. So you're saying that maybe we break below the 1630, go to 1450. And go down to 1390. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Thank you, Morty, for all the beautiful things you're sending me. Listen, man, I don't know. I'm not one to tell you sheesh. I'm just telling you what's going on in the charts. But I see where you may be coming from. I see it on the chart where your mind was maybe at. Is there any questions in the chat? Ivan, hit the likes. Yes. Redman, that's what's up. Boo. We have David, what's up? Dream Tanks, Dogecoin to 3 cents. Oh my God. Dave Digital, where's your bestie? American Legend, nice to see you. It's also great to see Dave Digital, little Dave Digital. Joe, first SBF. Oh gosh. Listen, Joe. You're very rambunctious, my guy. Very rambunctious. Listen, I can't tell you sheesh. I'm just living. Crespo, nice to see you. NTC in the house, what's good? Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. I think I got everyone. Mark Smithson, Sophisticated. All right, cool. All right, we're moving on, my friends, because we have things to talk about. Memory Man, nice to see you. We have things to talk about really quick before we get to SBF and all the craziness on him. And if you guys have any updates, you could feel free to DM me or whatever. Notify me in the chat to look at a certain DM because there's news coming out constantly. And I have what I got. So, which is basically all the latest right before we went live. I was refreshing. So we have something with the banks. Like I really just want to remind you guys again of the fundamental reasons of why we're in crypto before we jump into the craziness with SBF. We know why we're here. We know what Satoshi put out, which was Bitcoin, which is the hope. And I guess not even the hope, the reality of a world where we can have and are using presently a decentralized electronic peer-to-peer cash system. We need to be our own bank. We cannot rely on these custodians because at any time they can fail us. Whether that's them becoming insolvent, them failing as a bank, or maybe just not allowing you to have your money. We already went over another bank a few weeks ago, Green Dot Bank, which is known to be a bank that services people that live paycheck to paycheck. So these are people that need their money now to live. There was a business in Southwest Florida that had $250,000 taken from their bank account. And did they get the answers? Did they get their money back? Let's find out, because this is very upsetting. Again, this is why you have to be your own bank and stop trusting people. Southwest Florida business frustrated after $250K taken from their account. Tiffany Allen is used to big deals that involve a lot of cash. Her family has owned RV Country in Fort Myers. She said $270K came out of our account. It wasn't totally unheard of when 5 separate wire transfers removed more than $250,000 from their business account on March 29th earlier this year. They never approved these withdrawals, my friends, which is why, again, you have to have a digital wallet and you could have your signature. You just feel a little sick to your stomach, is how she described it when she was missing her money. She said, but at first you're like, this is fraud. They're going to reject these wires and get our money back. She used SunTrust Banks, and which merged with BB&T, forming Truist Bank. So this is Truist Bank, which we already know they've had some issues in the past. We're going to be a stronger bank, Allen remembered Truist claiming at the time. We're going to be more secure. Obviously, that wasn't the case. The Truist claims about security can be found all over its website, touting better security and better tech, but that has not been the family experience with the Allens. They didn't notice that my security phone number has changed, she said. They didn't notice that a strange IP address that the wires are coming from. I don't even think this was real. Something like this could actually happen. 5 months later, they still have not recovered or refunded most of that money. $240,000 is still missing. She says she feels like she's been robbed. Truist did not comment, but they said they protect all their clients and their accounts, and they continue to have it as a top priority, and they take any potential fraud concerns seriously. They said there was vague communication, a lack of transparency. She said they don't know who we are. We're just another number to them. Since her family's experience, she discovered reports of several similar stories from other Truist customers. Reports from all over the country with different types of bank accounts. She said Truist should stand behind its customers. That's their job. That's why we put our money in the banks. So in the chat, do you trust the banks? Please put a yes emoji or a 1 and a 2 and a no emoji if you don't. Because this is exactly why you can't. Truist Bank was originally a smaller bank that merged with BB&T to become Truist. Truist touted, we are the most secure bank, high-class security tech. You could rely on us.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Heart 0.2500000000 LTC.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much for the Mr. Anonymous. What a guy. People rely on the banks because I don't feel like I rely on them at this point. People rely on the banks every day. Every day to conduct business. This family had $250,000, $270,000 taken from their bank account with 5 different wire transfers. So at Truist Bank that touts that security is a top priority, they have the best technology. Someone changed this woman or this family's security phone number, and all of these wires came from a strange IP address. More than 5 months later, $240,000 out of the $270,000 is still missing, not refunded, not recovered. And all of these people, they even say, Truist should stand behind its customers. That's their job. That's why we put our money in the bank. Because again, you're trusting somebody to hold your funds. If you put your money in the bank today, it could not be there tomorrow. You wake up, it's gone. Your FDIC insurance, that woman had $270K, $240 that's still missing. Where's the insurance? Where is the help from the banks? There's no transparency. There's no accountability. If we had blockchain, we would be able to see where that money went and who took it. But no, the banks, you keep relying on them. You keep having them hold your hand, and then the next day they won't be there. And then how do you feed your family? How do you provide for your business? This is something, again, be your own bank. It does not matter where Bitcoin price is right now. What matters is you have money that belongs to you. So that bank shuts down. You get locked out of your bank account because they don't like what you say or you do. At least you have money to transact with. At least you have your own value. What a shame. Imagine you wake up and your money's just not there and they don't even care. They're just another number. You're account is just another number. Do they care about your family? No, because all these people that own these banks, that print all the money, they have their private jets, they have their mansions, and they have everybody at their feet because they have no other choice but to submit to them, since people don't know about Bitcoin and they don't know that you can opt out of a system full of control, full of trust and reliability, and opt in to somewhere where you don't have to rely on anybody. It's trustless, permissionless, and you actually maintain your value. No inflation, no intermediaries, just you. And that's what we need. What we don't need is bad examples in this space, which we've seen plenty of between the drama that's been happening and, of course, the trial that's commencing today for none other than Sam Bankman-Fried.
Sam? Sam? Sam?
Where is Sam Bankman-Fried? Sam Bankman-Fried is currently in New York City. He is commencing his trial in Lower Manhattan. Now let's read up on what is currently happening with Sam Bankman-Fried. Tuesday marks the first of two separate criminal trials against the man once celebrated as a titan of the industry. He faces seven criminal counts related to the collapse of FTX, including wire fraud, securities fraud, and money laundering. The superseding indictment alleges that Sam Bankman-Fried misused billions of dollars worth of customer money for personal purchases, including buying more than $200 million of upscale retail estate properties in the Bahamas, as well as to cover bad bets made at his crypto hedge fund Alameda Research. But what they failed to notice here, again, all the money that went to his parents, all the money that went to the politicians, where is that? The government said customer cash was shuttled to Alameda via two channels, users depositing cash directly into accounts held by Alameda through a secret backdoor that was baked into FTX's code. The prosecutors contend that more than $8 billion of customer money has gone missing, and also allege that Bankman-Fried defrauded FTX investors by covering it up. The government has separately accused SBF of using customer funds to make more than $100 million in campaign contributions for the 2022 midterm elections. The full list of charges are conspiracy to commit wire fraud on customers, conspiracy to commit wire fraud on lenders at Alameda, wire fraud on lenders to Alameda, conspiracy to commit fraud on customers of FTX, securities fraud, money laundering, and all of this could land him more than 100 years in prison, 115 years in prison. The trial was set to go 6 weeks and started at 9:30 a.m. this morning, so literally 15 minutes before we went live today. It's currently 10:18 a.m., so we don't know if Sam Bankman-Fried will testify, but we have seen that there were some prosecutors that were calling FTX investors to the stand, and Bankman-Fried wanted to block this from happening, especially because there are so many witnesses that Sam Bankman-Fried wanted to use, but now he can't because the prosecutor said no. Here we go. Oh no, sorry. While prosecutors at the DOJ want former customers and investors to testify how they understood FTX would safeguard their asset, Bankman-Fried's lawyer, Mark Cohen, said in a filing that the request was premature and would prompt members of the jury to conclusions they should draw for themselves. The DOJ asked the court to permit recipient witnesses to offer their opinions and interpretations on issues that the jury must evaluate from the objective perspective of a reasonable person, a move for which there is no legal basis, Cohen said, adding that the defense should be able to cross-question any government witnesses. There was a proposed Ukrainian FTX customer who the government says lost a substantial portion of his life savings and cannot leave the country, he should not be allowed to testify remotely, and had been picked only to generate the jury's sympathy and outrage linked to the war, Cohen said. Again, they're trying to say that the government is gaming Sam Bankman-Fried, that Sam Bankman-Fried should be free, that everything is okay with Sam Bankman-Fried. But what about, again, all of the donations that he made, over $100 million in donations to all of these government officials? including the $5 billion that Sam Bankman-Fried wanted to bribe Donald Trump with.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Will you go put this on Sammy's commissary? Thanks, smiley face.
Yo, Dave, of course. I'm gonna go visit him in Brooklyn. I don't know if he's going back to the same jailhouse he was at before in Brooklyn, but yeah. I'll give him, maybe he'll buy him like a ramen noodle, or maybe like a little League of Legends action figure, something like that. Guys, we have 91 people watching. Let's hit that likes. Let's get 100 likes. We have 83 likes now. We can pamp it up.
You're welcome.
Joe!
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Who takes coffee? Bagel pics of you.
Thank you for the $5 tip. Thank you for sending it through there. Who takes the pictures of me? Little Emma. I hope you like the pictures. I got a fresh bagel this morning. It was so hot. The bagel was hot. I almost burnt my hand. Thank you. You guys are so awesome. Sam Bankman-Fried, again, he wanted to bribe Donald Trump with $5 billion for him not to run for president. And the question wasn't, is this enough? The question to him was, is this legal? Which obviously it may not be. Here's a little interview from 60 Minutes regarding Sam Bankman-Fried. There you go. He wanted to bribe Donald Trump with $5 billion for Donald Trump to not run for president. And I thought that was pretty wild. Like, Sam Bankman-Fried has a lot of, I guess, I don't know what the word would be. It's on the tip of my tongue. But he has a lot of audacity. That's it. He has a lot of audacity to be able to say, oh, let's bribe Donald Trump with $5 billion for him not to run for president. I thought that was probably one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. And there was a little clip from the 60 Minutes about Tom Brady, but I don't know if I have that one. It was just so wild. I thought this was just insane. Oh, wow. So let's keep going with the Sam Bankman-Fried drama, because not only did he try to take $5 billion where he had $8 billion that he stole, and they recovered over $7 billion, which nobody has touched yet. The FTX hacker is back at it again. They moved 15,000 ETH yesterday, we were talking about. Now the FTX hacker is moving another $38 million. So please pay attention to this. The individual or entity behind the suspicious withdrawals from the collapsed crypto exchange FTX moved 7,500 ETH, $12.6 million today. So the entity transferred 22,500 ETH, which is $38 million over the past 2 days. This included 2,500 ETH in fund movement on Saturday, which involved swapping Ether for Bitcoin through Thorchain, which we went over the other day. The FTX hacker holds over 163,000 ETH, which is $275 million in Ether across several wallets. This comes when the exchange and the former CEO again prepare for trial. $38 million. And do you guys think, let's put a yes or no in the chat for this one. Do you guys think Sam Bankman-Fried is behind this wallet as well and knows who's controlling this? Because I know Sam Bankman-Fried and I know his parents. His parents wanted all the money and they were keeping these private keys basically on their computer. They did not care. There was a backdoor. We already know for sure there was a backdoor. When you deposited money into FTX, it went through to Alameda's bank account through the FTX backdoor. So what makes you think there wasn't a backdoor for all of these wallets to be exposed? And it's ironically something that happened right after the collapse. Come on, guys. We got to put this sheesh together. Don't mess around. Do not mess around. It's actually very unfortunate. Actually very unfortunate. Now, I have that clip from Tom Brady and all the celebrities that got paid from FTX. So let's go into that. So as the hacker's moving millions of dollars, we also have the amount of money here that was getting paid to Tom Brady, Larry Davis, Steph Curry. It was just unimaginable, the amount of money they were getting. And please let me remind you that they were planning a multi-million-dollar deal with Taylor Swift right before the FTX collapse. So it seems as though Tom Brady, SBF, had a quite bright and zandy relationship, considering that, again, Tom Brady was getting paid such a ridiculous amount of money. It was shocking. Shocking. Now, come on. Let's be real. Again, let's hear how much they got paid one more time. Like, this was so ridiculous. He paid Tom Brady $55 million for 20 hours a day for 20 hours of work a year. 20 hours Tom Brady gets to work. $55 million? What? That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Now, what makes me want to take my noodle and throw it across New York City and maybe hit SBF in his curls in the face, and then the noodle will slither up in his curls and get lost in there? What gets me to that point, my friends, is because no matter what is going on with Sam Bankman-Fried, there is basically no heat coming at the kid. The only thing is, oh yeah, he's going to trial, this is fine, this is dandy, but what about all the heat that CZ Binance got out of all of this? Now let's rewind to when FTX collapsed, because we were all there for it, and if you weren't, then listen in. Once FTX collapsed and Sam Bankman-Fried was hiding in the Bahamas, the government of the Bahamas went live for a press conference, and they didn't even mention Sam Bankman-Fried's name. They barely mentioned FTX. They probably mentioned it once. What they did mention was CZ, was Binance, saying that they were partially responsible for it. During the hearings where Kevin O'Leary was somehow giving opinions on crypto, and he was implicit in probably this whole thing because he advertised for them, claimed he was an investor, when how are you an investor when you got paid? Who was brought up in that hearing? Binance. What does Binance have to do with anything? Well, apparently now they're getting hit with a class action lawsuit for market manipulation after the crash of FTX. Right before FTX went down, CZ Binance went on Twitter and said that they were going to liquidate slowly their holdings of FTT token because he didn't like what was going on at the exchange. He just had a feeling. And you know what? That comes with the transparency of the space.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Maybe Gary Wang, ex-CTO of FTX, is the hacker? Did you see Jerome Powell yesterday?
Raina, for the $5, the first ever super chat you've ever sent me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Gary Wang, ex-CTO, is the hacker. You know what? Maybe he could be. Because you know what? He's been friends with SBF for years. And they all went to MIT. They all know, and they all hung out in the same room. So yeah. Did I see Chirpao yesterday? I did not. I did not watch it. If you want to fill me in, then definitely please do that. I very much appreciate the first ever super chat. Like, that's very sweet, Raina. Shout out to you for always being here, too. I wouldn't doubt if Gary Wang was involved at all. I think all of them were implicit. It comes down to what their lawyers tell them to say. The lawyers are obviously going to tell their clients, don't say too much. And if there's really no evidence, then don't put yourself out there. They're not going to admit, Gary Wang, oh, I knew what was going on. Dude, they had these private keys, Raina, sitting on their freaking computers. They weren't hiding anything. They weren't trying to do anything spectacular or basically hide what they were. It did not matter at all. They barely gave a sheesh. Now, like I was saying, because Gary Wang's not catching the heat, Raina. We're not hearing nothing about Gary Wang. We're not hearing anything about anyone, especially Caroline Ellison. She basically ran Alameda. Where are her headlines? But what we have, again, is Binance being brought up for gosh knows why with the class action lawsuit over market manipulation. Let me know how. Binance and CEO CZ have been slapped with the class action lawsuit accusing them of unfair competition and violations of the SEC laws. The complaint, led by Nir Lahav, a plaintiff, alleges Binance's actions were aimed at monopolizing the crypto market by intentionally harming trading platforms operated by FTX entities. Filed in California, the lawsuit pinpoints a series of actions that began with the social media post on November 6th from CZ. He announced the liquidation of Binance's remaining holdings of FTX token, FTT, a utility token. The move came a day after Binance allegedly sold $530 million worth of FTT, triggering a 14% decline in the token's price. Then, after the liquidation, Zhao revealed on X that Binance signed a non-binding letter of intent to fully acquire FTX, only to retract that statement afterwards. According to the complaint, these actions led to the swift collapse and bankruptcy of FTX, resulting in financial losses extending into the billions for its customers. They claim this increased losses as a result of transactions made on the FTX platforms prior to their collapse.
Bruh. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Can someone tell me if I'm crazy with what I just read? That what? There's a class action lawsuit against CZ Binance and Binance for market manipulation, saying that because CZ Binance said that he was going to start liquidating FTT token, it was his fault that the token went down 14% when the crash only happened after he announced it, which was other people selling, saying that he was going to acquire FTX. But then they did include in this that CZ saw the books and was like, I want no part of this, which is correct of him. Now they're saying that this was the cause of FTX's collapse. Well, excuse me, maybe you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. But according to every other person in this world, besides this class action lawsuit by the SEC, FTX collapsed because it was a fraudulent business. Because every article even says it now, that there was a back door when you deposited money into FTX. It went straight to Alameda and went straight to SBF and his girlfriend to buy millions of dollars worth of real estate property, paying his parents, paying his brother, also paying hundreds of millions of dollars to politicians for campaign financing, was the second largest donor to our president, wanted to bribe Donald Trump with $5 billion for him not to run for president. What did Binance have to do with any of that? FTX was fraud. Gary Gensler never called out FTT for being an unregistered security. So does that mean that FTT is a commodity if he's coming after CZ for selling it? When isn't that his business to do if he wants to do? What? I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like this is so backwards. Why was Gary Gensler meeting with SBF? Why didn't he say that FTX was selling unregistered securities? That they were an unlicensed security broker? So FTT must be a commodity now, right? Huh? Literally just smacked my face so hard just now. What's going on?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I'm gonna check the Googles. I'm gonna check the Googles right now and see if there's any new updates going on right now. So the trial has started. I don't know. I don't think we have anything new, guys. But if you guys do find anything new, then let me know. All I know is that the trial did start. And I'm so upset about this because it's so ridiculous. What is more ridiculous to me is there are these three-letter agencies that think they control everybody. And they kind of do, which is horrible. The International Monetary Fund, the IMF, they came after El Salvador and told them, do not have Bitcoin as legal tender. It would cause systemic risk to your country. You guys will basically die out. You won't be able to pay back your loans. You're going to default on your debts. But apparently now El Salvador is paying back their debts. Their bonds are over 70% in the green for this year. I don't see anything like that happening in the United States. So obviously the IMF was wrong. Now they're saying you shouldn't ban crypto, but we had to assess systemic risk from crypto assets. Now, I would like to assess the systemic risk of all the bonds and all the insider trading and what the illicit activity by the banks are doing to us. Oh no, but let's not bring that up. Let's just focus on crypto and the systemic risk that could be caused because of that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so angry that I literally flew down this page. An International Monetary Fund paper has been proposed for framework, quote, understanding and tracking systemic risks stemming from crypto assets. The framework sets out tools to assist policymakers and regulatory authorities in containing potential risk from the sector. The IMF paper, called Assessing Macro Financial Risks from Crypto Assets, emphasized the importance of integrating these tools into existing regulatory systemic risk assessment processes. Quote, our aim is to highlight the channels through which crypto assets could amplify any turmoil in the crypto world into systemic risk. The paper proposed a crypto risk assessment matrix, CRAM, that would assess global risk. The global CRAM identifies global risks that would be crazy and detrimental to countries and have implications for macro financial stability. The second purpose of the framework is to serve as a tool for identifying areas of prudential risk associated with crypto assets within jurisdictions. Quote, the country-level analysis highlights vulnerabilities and risks, analyzes potential triggers leading to systemic risk, and proposes potential policy tools. They take a three-step approach. First is decision tree that assesses how critically important the crypto sector is to an economy. The second is involving examining indicators similar to those used in traditional finance. And the third is global macro financial risk from crypto assets that could have implications for a country's systemic risk assessment. Now, again, the IMF came after El Salvador and said you shouldn't have Bitcoin as legal tender because of the systemic risk. Yet El Salvador is doing great. Why do they have to keep assessing this at a global level? Each country, oh, this and that. Guys, the International Monetary Fund, they don't care about you. The central banks, they don't care about you. The Bank for International Settlements, they don't care about you. They just make up things and they put them out there. Because at the end of the day, what does the IMF advocate for? The central banks, the monetary system that we have right now. And what does that push us towards? Central bank digital currencies. That is the overarching goal of all of these three-letter agencies. It is central bank digital currencies. It is digital money that is programmable, that takes away all of your rights. So why listen to them and all their risk when you could just be real and say, I've known what crypto has done. Bitcoin is the best performing asset, period. So what kind of risk could it bring to a country other than their traditional financial system depleting and going into absolute air? Non-existent. That's what they're worried about. Not the systemic risk that crypto could bring to the people, because crypto actually helps the people. Like I said, Bitcoin is the best performing asset. But the International Monetary Fund says to El Salvador, don't do it. Don't have Bitcoin as legal tender. It's horrible. Tourism is up over 90% in El Salvador since Bitcoin was enacted as legal tender. They're paying back their debts, bonds over 70% in the green. The only thing that's at risk is the banks. And the banks are falling apart day by day. Inflation is taking the world by storm no matter what country you live in. The only risk that's posed is their power. When the money goes back to the people, we have the power. We get to make decisions, and we don't have to fall to their feet and do what they want us to do because they control our lives by printing money and controlling our worth. Sorry, I got a little heated there. I'm just freaking losing my minds right now. Losing my mind. Oh, God, I cannot believe this. Guys, make sure you guys smash these likes. We have over 90 people watching, 107 likes. Let's get 125. We don't need that many more. We don't need that many more.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Musical notes. I'm down with CBDCs. Yeah, you know me. Musical notes.
Oh, my God. I'm down with CBDCs. Yeah, you know me. I think I know that song that you're talking about. And 3 Diglets. Thank you. You go, thank me. Thank you. I appreciate the $10 super chat, but we are not down with CBDCs, Diglets. Don't mess with me, Diglets. You do not want to beef, Diglets. No. No. We don't do CBDCs on this channel. We don't. We don't do anything that brings us the CBDCs either. Using fear to accomplish, for sure. Exactly, David Lee. They tried to intimidate El Salvador. Oh, you're going to default on your debt. The country's going to fall apart if you have Bitcoin as legal tech. Please, please, kiss my... This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to their manipulation, because that's clearly all it is. You even saw that clip from CNBC where even Joe Kernan, he was saying that CNBC started saying that Bitcoin was nothing when it was $4,000. Guys, it's $27,000 today. Again, Bitcoin is the best performing asset, period. There's no asset that you can compare to it where it even comes close to the appreciation factor. Never mind the amount of power that it brings to the people, the amount of impact it has on the global financial system, and on people that, again, are in third world countries where they don't own anything, and places like Argentina where they have triple-digit inflation. They can't live. They lose 10% of their value every day. Guys, it doesn't matter if Bitcoin goes up 1-2% today or down 1-2%. What matters is that you own something and you escape all the inflation that these other countries are struggling with. And we're even struggling with, but people refuse to acknowledge it because they need to wake up. There are people that can't eat right now, guys. And what's our inflation at? It's not that high compared to these other countries. They're saying 7-8%. Guys, and that's not even true either, because you walk into the grocery store and things are 3-4 times the price. The inflation number is manipulated because they don't include most things in there just so it fits their narrative. We need to set standard. This is tyranny. This is manipulation. Them telling us, oh, this number is this number is that. It's really not that bad. But yes, it is, because I know people that can't even go out on the weekends, can't even leave, people can't even afford to go out to dinner. People used to go shopping every week and go to the club like Saturday Night Fever. Now people can't even afford a drink at the bar because it's $30 or something like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Thank you for I don't know if I could thank you for the fake rose, because it's fake. It's fake. Just like Sam Bankman Fried and all of his lies and manipulation that he put out there. I don't know. This is absolutely ridiculous, and it gets me heated. It literally gets me heated. What in the right minds makes people think this is okay? Yeah, I'll deal with inflation. You go talk to people on the street, they don't even think about inflation. They don't even think about how their lives are literally falling apart because people are used to the little by little. Just look at the gas prices, for example. When our president first came into office, we saw gas go from just over $1 or something, all the way to $7 in California. People were losing their minds, and as they should, because there's no reason for it. And then you look at oil that was also negative in 2020. Let's not forget that, huh? People can't afford to fill up their car. And then people were complaining, the gas prices are so high, oh my gosh. So they took it down a little bit. They took down the gas prices. It was around $3, not $4 anymore, $3. But now look at the gas prices now. They're basically $4 again because the government, they threw it at you. Boom. Boom. Here's $7 gas. And then people got outraged, said, I can't do this. So they took it down. And then they raised it back up slowly because you won't notice. And they think that people won't notice, but we do. And people are upset. And there's going to come a time where, again, your bank will not be there for you. You will not be able to buy things because they won't allow you to buy things. So then what happens at that point? You have to have something that belongs to you. You don't have a choice. You have to have something where you can hedge against inflation. It's not a choice. Leroy, $5.50 gas, $5.50 gas in Vegas. Ray K, $5.29 in Central California, but way more in LA. So you guys see what's going on here. Christopher Hanna, $6.20 where he is in California. Everything is inflating. You go to a fast food place for a chicken sandwich, fries, and a beverage, and you will pay $20 per person? What is this? It literally, you have to spend majority of your money on food and basic food to survive. The economy is not going well, Janet Yellen. The dollar is dying. Fiat currency around the world is dying. And you're pushing back something that could actually help people and impact people's lives. See, that's the thing too, because America used to be for the people. They used to care somewhat. And if people wanted something, they would bring it to America because that was best for the people and best for our dominance as a country to maintain freedom throughout the world. And now look at what we're doing. We're fighting over gas prices. People were fighting each other for toilet paper in the grocery store a few years ago. There's shortages every week. Our way of life is nowhere near as good as it was in 2019 as it is today. Over 50% of our money supply was printed between 2020 and mid-2022. Why is that okay? Why do people stand for this? I don't know. It's just very frustrating. I think we need to step up. And that's why we talk about Bitcoin. We talk about crypto because this is our way of stepping up. My podcast here is my way of stepping up because I'm sick of it. I'm only 20 years old and I'm sick of this. I learned about Bitcoin and it opened my eyes to so much corruption. What goes on in the banks? This family we talked about before, $270K from March that was taken, and now they still don't even have $240K of it. Why is that okay? Why are banks allowed to take people's money just because they're a number on a piece of paper? People have families, people have lives. And all of that is controlled by money. And the money is what's causing all this corruption. You have to fix the money so you can fix the world. Like, you know what's crazy? I was literally at a public event, like a little neighborhood item, twice this summer. And I saw one politician that always walks around like he's King Sheesh. And, you know, like, he says the right things, right? And then you go and talk to him, and it's like... So I asked this man, I said, what about Bitcoin? You talk about freedom all the time. What about Bitcoin? He said, that's a Ponzi scheme. That's fake money. I said, I tried to explain it to him. I said, but you're talking about the people. You're talking about freedom. Why don't you... And the money is what is causing the corruption in the system that you talk about every day. So why not fix it and empower the people? And he just walked away from me because that's the reality. Because nobody is going to help you. We have to help ourselves. We have to help ourselves. Maybe one day I'll tell you guys who that is. But right now, I think I might. I don't want anybody watching me, which they might already be doing. I don't know. That was just very frustrating. And then I tried to talk to his people over the weekend. Oh, God, they saw me. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. But it is what it is. At least, you know, listen, at least I said something. You know, I'm not scared to walk up to somebody and say something. I was just asking a question. I was like, what do you think about Bitcoin? It's not like I was spicy or anything. But he got spicy with me.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you for the love shower. Alex of Crypto, much love to you. Brandon, I thought you were going to help me. I am here to help you. I'm probably better than most politicians. Like, I'll help you. These politicians, they just talk so much. Oh, my God. Adrian, hi, nice to see you. Crypto Wolf, thank you. What's up? Jeff, thank you for the finger heart. Jeff, Morty said, Jeff, if you marry her, you marry me. What? Jeff's like, I'm going to marry this girl. What? Why am I getting... We're married only if we can all get married in a church. What's happening, Jeff? Morty, I didn't sign up for a throuple marriage. Why? I keep getting engaged and married every week, every day. There's like a new... There's a new fiance or something. What's happening? I feel like I'm not in control of my future. You guys are funny, man. For real. For real. Oh my gosh, that's just so wild to me. Sorry, guys. I got a little bit crazy today. I really did. We have one more like until 125. Can we get there? I just need a sprinkle of love. I need to decompress. I need to take a sip of coffee because I'm freaking dying.
SBF is a dork. It's all about the XRP mom, the XRP and maybe sprinkle a little bit of BTC on top.
3 dicklets! Another one! Let's freaking go! Thank you for the $100 super chat. Did you like the GIF? I love that GIF for the 100, and then the crazy one. I have a freaking awesome guess. I love that. Ah! Thank you. Diglett. SBF, is he a dork? Maybe. Are all of us basically dorks in this chat? Maybe. But he's a bad dork. He's evil dork. He's the one that wanted to push a federal bit license, Diglett. He wanted to control everything. You know what he wanted, SBF? Which, oh my gosh, I could lose my mind about right now. You know what he wanted, SBF? He wanted to push a federal bit license where you wouldn't be able to, or he would try, to prevent you from transacting peer-to-peer, which again is the basis of our space. They also, with the federal bit license that he wanted to do, was to make you take a test to sign up for a crypto exchange. So, like, the KYC isn't enough. They wanted you to take a test so they could see where your mind was at. You see what the evilness that he was trying to do? Pull off of Gary and all these crazy people in our government? Wake up. Thank you, Diglets. I appreciate it. Did you want me to look at the chart? Diglets, you said, don't you know? Don't you know, pamp it up? Got to pump it up. Don't you know, pamp it up? Got to pamp it up. Oh my sheesh. Thank you, man. Dave Digital wrote Dumbledore. Dang MTC, you're definitely going to find some pasture-raised chickens with that kind of dough. I wish, Julio. Listen, I want some fresh chicken, and I only get chicken from 2 places now. I don't trust my supermarket. I don't trust nobody. And you know what? Maybe I have severe trust issues, but this chicken is not good. It's freaking gray. And I have to cook with the top notch of zesty items. So I also made Sunday sauce this weekend. Let me tell you how amazing that was. The first one was good. The second one I made for the second time, banger. Banger. Like, I gotta say, like, I defeated a few people in my family that thought I couldn't do it. I got it better than them. Like, I'm feeling so good about it. Like, you know, especially because my fam supported me, you know, and they were like, this was amazing. And I'm like, thank you. Whenever, like, I feed people, it brings so much happiness to me. I love feeding people. David, Bitcoin is the truth, but people don't want to hear it. They can't handle the truth. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a spicy individual for sure with the Church of Scientology. But yeah, Bitcoin is the truth. People can't handle the truth. Right, 3 Diglets. You want me to see the XRP chart? Yeah, people can't. While I'm doing that, people can't handle the truth. They get all their freaking in a bunch because they can't handle the thought of something changing. Oh, I gotta wait till this affects my daily life, so that way I could do something about it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, grow up. Ooh, so Diglett. So we have an update here for XRP. We're at 50 cent XRP, approaching 51 cents, down 0.55%. Now, here's the spicy part, Diggy. And a little diggy. We have the RSI that took, like, she has a weird curvature about her. Like, you know, a little curvature. We also have a red dot printed, which doesn't show me a lot of love. That VWAP spiking down immediately doesn't give me much love either, but that spike in money flow gives me slight hope. Now, let's see here, X out our little advertisement. We're seeing that we have some low volume coming in on XRP, nowhere close to that July 13th day, which again is hard to come by. Even we had a nice day here in March. Anyways, we're not seeing that volume really pop off here, but what we are seeing is that 200-day SMA being fiddled with. Yesterday, we tapped it. We rejected it. Today, I don't know. This is what's interesting, Diglets. I saw we were looking at this point right here, 54 cents. We tapped that resistance, man, and we rejected it. But could it be indicative of a future play? That's what I'm looking out for. So it seems like, again, we're still stuck in the middle. Let's pass that. If we pass that 200-day SMA, then we might revisit this 54 cent, 55 cent resistance. And if we do, then that's some good stuff. And whether it comes down to whether we're going to confidently go through that. So again, some interesting stuff, Diglets. I would watch out for that 55 cents, have an alert set up, maybe have an alert set up for that 200-day SMA at like 52.5 cents. And you should be chilling, dude. You should be chilling. I mean, XRP doesn't really move anyway, so you should be okay. It's basically been the same price since November 2020. So you're all good, Diggy. Thank you for the $100 super chat again. We got to attack the resistance at some point again. Yep, exactly. We already did, but it wasn't a strong push. Like, the volume wasn't there. The volume was not there. There was a little bit of volume on that day, I see, but it's not anything nuts to really push it. But yeah. The good Hipper is Emma, not the worst Hipper. Whoa. So are you saying Emma's your favorite then? Is Emma your favorite? Emma just like Smooch, she'll say whatever to keep the nutrients flowing. Oh my God. The dollar looks like it topped. Let's take a look, David Lee. Let's take a look at the dollar. The dollar, la, 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 la. It could have topped out. If you think so. Like, listen, we had some nice run. We're above the 200-day SMA, so until it really tests that, that's when I'm looking for some zest, you know what I mean? But it seems like it's going up a little bit today, but not anything crazy. And which it could, like, again, people say, like, oh, Bitcoin. The dollar has been going up, and the Bitcoin's been maintaining, so I don't know if that inverse relationship is really playing out as much as it people thought it was. Automatic said Randy with the Y is the #1 Hipper. Oh, Automatic, is that really how you feel? Whoa. Brian counted my rants. Was I really on number 14? Hex, Crypto, get your bags. Hello, nice to see you. Leroy, what's up? Cooler J, SBF is getting 100 years for the racketeering. We'll see if he actually goes to prison. I want pictures. I want pictures of him in the cell because I don't know. I'm a very skeptical gal. Do I believe that he's really sitting in a cell at any point? I don't really know. I want to see the pictures. Kenny O, have a great day, man. Give little kiddos a hug from me. No Gary voice today? Oh, please. He's always around. It's like you summoned him.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Hi, Fabio. Guys, please say hi to Gary, because Gary feels like he needs attention today because he's coming after CZ Binance. Right, Tom Allen? Right, everybody in the chat. You beautiful, beautiful human beings. Doge Bowl said, good morning. Hi, Doge Bowl. I missed you before. Hello. Welcome to the stream, Doge fam. Everyone give Doge Bowl a little doji emoji. A doji emoji. Guys, we have 136 likes. Can we get 14 more for 150? Incarcerate all the hucksters. Well, then you would be incarcerating basically all of Congress and the SEC. Let's see if there's more updates on Sam Bankman Fried. I'm doing a little bit of a googly woogly right now. I think there was opening statements. I don't really see anything crazy. They begun. Let's see anything new. I don't want to learn about your stuff. Continue to the site. Let's go. All right. I don't know. I don't think we have anything new. Yep. Nothing new. We're going to have to wait, guys. Again, he is going to face, or he could face, 115 years in prison. Do I believe that? Not really. Do you identify as a huckster? Well, I don't know about that. You should identify as a minor. Fabio, giving me some roses. Why, thank you, sir. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. He's going to be the next Snoop Dogg in 16. I'm so dead, dude. Do you think it will do now in the next bull run that you wouldn't? What do you think will do well in the next bull run that you wouldn't necessarily hold long term? I can't really give financial advice. I don't want people to take my opinions and run with it. But Joshua went to In-N-Out for the first time this weekend. Best fries ever. Oh, Joshua, hype for you in In-N-Out. In-N-Out is awesome. I live for In-N-Out. Whenever I'm near an In-N-Out, it's my first stop, wherever location I'm at. I like to grab a T-shirt. Joshua, did you grab a T-shirt? Tell me you grabbed a T-shirt. You have to grab an In-N-Out. And maybe get chalky milkshake, but that's if your tummy's not too sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the fries and then the burger. Oh, gosh. The shake could either be like a great ad or it can mess you up. It can mess you up. Meninja, nice to see you. He said chocolate chip emoji. Yes, spam those chocolate chip emojis. It's a beautiful cookie emoji. Pictures aren't good evidence of anything anymore. You know what? I agree. Josh V, he said he grabbed a hat. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You get all your financial advice from me? No, you don't. Stop lying. Stop lying. That's some zesty TMI. No, really, like people are sensitive. Listen, it's a lot to have the burger, the fries, and the milkshake. Sometimes the milkshake, again, it could be the cherry on top, or it could cause you some danger. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you. Emmett's putting those pretzel emojis. I love pretzels. Hot pretzel from those stands with a little bit of mustard. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Beautiful. Apparently there's an In-N-Out in Jersey City. Don't lie to me, Diglets, because no, you can't lie to me like that. I'm going to Google it to double check. But I know. In-N-Out, In-N-Out, Jersey. If there's one in Jersey, I'm actually going to, like, lose my mind. Like, they said it might come to New Jersey. I don't see it there. I do not see an In-N-Out in Jersey. Because if it was in Jersey City, I probably would have lived there already. And you know what? I'm going to put you guys on. If you live in Manhattan, if you need an alternative to In-N-Out Burger, go to 7th Street Burger. They have multiple locations in Manhattan. I love it so much. I will freaking pass away and be happy after I eat one. But yeah, their fries are beautiful. I love their fries. 7th Street Burger. Walk in, be like, I'm getting a burger double. Get your fries. They have Coke. Those are beautiful glass Cokes. Grab one. Oh, you're so set. You're so set. You're from Jersey, I would know. Yeah, mellow fellow, you would know. You would know. Five Guys is amazing. You know what? I almost went to Five Guys yesterday. I love Five Guys, a double cheeseburger and Cajun fries. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Give me that Five Guys now. I love Five Guys. I love Five Guys. I just like, sometimes you need like a greasy burger, even though you go to the right Five Guys and it's not too greasy. It's like the right amount. But oh my gosh. In-N-Out headquarters are moving to Nashville. Is that true, Mr. Yeehaw? You would know that. You would know that. If that's true, then you're a lucky guy. You should go talk to them and be like, I'll mine some In-N-Out coin for you. Just kidding. I love smash burgers. Smash burgers are amazing. I love burgers. I love food. I think you guys know that already about me, but yeah, food. Smash burgers. Beautiful.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. My friends, if you could kindly smash the likes and share this stream out with friends, that would be absolutely beautiful. And if I haven't said hello to you, please say hello to me in the chat. Ranga Apes Club, I don't know if I said hi to you. He said there's an In-N-Out right by your pad. My gosh, man, you're a lucky guy. You have to call the plumber ahead of time before you get Taco Bell, Jay Allen. That's actually hilarious. Whataburger for the Southerners. I've never tried Whataburger, and you know what? It was my fault. I was in Texas. I saw Whataburger. I saw Fat Burger. I messed up. Because I was being an In-N-Out maxi, and you know what? Someone should have yelled at me and been like, slapped me and been like, no, you gotta go to Fat Burger and Whataburger and try it out. Because listen, I need to know. I need to know what all the hype is. So you guys are correct. I need In-N-Out. In-N-Out Farms and Faux Beach, 2 out of 3 ain't that. Yeah. You know, we could try. We could try. Whataburger's fire. I guess we're gonna have to see. I gotta try one day. I'll be there. Is it kosher? I don't know about that actually. Brian, they hook you up with the fries. Oh yeah, Brian, for sure. From Five Guys, if you're talking about Five Guys, yeah, for sure. They hook you up with the fries. It's like you get a small, and you open that bag, and it's full of those beautiful things. Like they're hot, they're ready. Oh my gosh, another one.
Oh my God.
The best burger is the homemade grass-fed Diglet burger. If I could get that sort of chopped meat to make burgers, you don't even know what destruction we could do, bro. You don't even know. JBZ Bud's Broiler is the sheesh. I've never heard of them. Jason, you got to see about Whataburger for real. It's the best. Listen, Jason. I want the Whataburger. I need to try it. Frankie Candles, MTC for the win. Oh my gosh, it's Frankie Candles. You finally made it. Welcome, Frankie Candles. How you doing, my friends? Welcome. congrats on your channel, by the way. I shouted you out. What was it, yesterday or the day before? Whenever it was. I shouted you out so people can send you some love. And so, yeah, congratulations on owning your channel. That's a huge deal. So I'm happy for you. My little paisan, you gotta head over. I made Sunday sauce twice, Frankie. Twice. And last week, basically 2 days ago, banger. Like, dude, I will feed you. I will feed you. Kirk McIntyre, nice to see you. Yeah, my paisan. Thanks, Randy. I appreciate you. I got you, Frankie. Frankie, you got to get that sauce. Listen, friends, you saw a video. It looks like it was so good, dude. It really was. And that was like early on. It wasn't when it like thickened up yet. So yeah, yesterday was. It was so amazing. I'm telling you, it was so good. Emma's horse is #1 priority, of course, because she's your favorite. B team, nice to see you. It kills me. I miss the New York sauce so much, dude. I got the sauce, bro. I got the sauce. I wonder if they have like, you know, all those. Do you have like any Italian marts near you, Frankie? Like, are you able to get like the tomatoes? Does Mrs. Candles make any sauce for you? You gotta get some sauce. You gotta. Oh. You don't have any Italian marts. It's all garbage. No! That's horrible. Do you care for some cozy ramen in cold weather? Well, it's not that cold right now. It's a nice 70 degrees here in New York. It's actually really nice. I went out this morning in sweatpants. I got a little toasty. And yesterday morning, I was out in sweat. Oh my gosh, I regretted that so much. So much. But now I'm having a good time. Tony D is Loki, a fire chef. Yo, Tony. I guess we gotta hang out with Tony. Tony. I have it like Tony from the shop. Tony. You can say hi to Tony. Give him a hug. Tune in at 5:45 p.m. Eastern, Frankie, if you want sauce. Yes, guys, Frankie Candles goes live at 5:45 every day. He does 2 hours of TA because he's a wonderful individual. So make sure if you guys see his channel in the chat, click those 3 dots and make sure. I don't know if you could visit the channel by clicking the 3 dots. I don't know if you guys have the 3 dots. But in case you don't, then here's the link to Frankie's YouTube channel in the live chat right now so you guys could make sure you guys go subscribe to him. He's on a solo mission right now like me, trying to build and be like cool individuals, like cool kids on the internet. So make sure you show him some love. 89 degrees in New Orleans. Oh my gosh, so lucky, Raina. Shout out to you, girl. Living the life. Nunya, nice to see you. Only moderators have the 3 dots. All right, Eric. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's why I put the linky winky, because just to make sure you guys could get it. Can we have a guest house? Yeah, if we get a house, we have to have a separate house for Emma because she'll cause havoc in the main. She's gotta get her own spot. Have a good night, Morty. Hi, do you have a page? What are you talking about, Slush? What kind of page? This is my TikToker. She's definitely gonna be isolated. That's good. Listen, guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I know we have some people watching. We have 140 likes. Let's make sure you guys smash these likes, share the stream out with friends. Lazarus said his tummy's rumbling. GT has a bunch of Gary emojis. I know. It's okay. It'll be okay. Isn't that right? Yeah. Have a great day, guys. If you haven't yet, please smash these likes, share the stream out with friends. Make sure you guys comment after this is over. Do you think SBF is going to face 115 years in prison? 64% of you guys voted yes. Be gone, SBF. So let me see what you guys think in the comments. Share your thoughts. I'm more than happy to have them. Again, I will probably, if there's something crazy that goes down later, I will go live to share the love and to let you guys know what's going on for real. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Oh my gosh, Frankie Candles. Frankie! He sent me a super chat. I have to wait for that to come through so I could feel the love from it. Let's go, technology. Work. I guess I'll sip my iced coffee and wait for it. Emma will Zoom chat with you from the house. Have I considered streaming on Twitch? Yes, but Twitch blocks my stream. I am live on Twitch right now. But thank you so much. I appreciate your love, like for real. Sheesh, man, where's the super chat? Why isn't it coming up? It's so delayed today. I'm waiting for it, though. I'm waiting for it so I can acknowledge it and give Frankie love. Backer the Hacker, nice to see you. He said, Wagwan, lads. Wagwan to you. Litecoin Leo. Let's go, Frankie. Oh, you know what? I got to change this
Gotta
gift.
head out, much love.
I got to
Smash
change this
the
to a
like
thank
and
you.
share this gold.
Wow, thank you
LFG.
for sending that so I know. Gotta head out. Much love. Smash the like and share this gold. LFG. Thank you so much, Frankie. You're amazing, dude. Shower of love. And also a potato.
flew around my room before you came.
Excuse. Thank you, Zebra. Yeah, follow me over there on the twitch.coms. I got you. Rob, hello all. What's going on? Wow, all my friends are coming in right as I'm ending the stream. What's going on? Rob, I went crazy today. Rob, I went nuts. I was screaming. He's going to be sentenced to maybe 115 years in prison. We don't know for sure yet. We're waiting. The trial is going on right now. We've been trying to wait for some new news, but we're gonna see what happens. But Rob, rewind to see my craziness. I went wild today. Also, Rob is gonna be going live later. Let me grab Rob's channel too. Frankie was just in here. Let's shout out Rob, because Rob is an absolute beautiful individual. I've been screaming too. Bear markets will do that to you. Yeah, bro. Listen, Rob. You know how I get spicy once in a while. I was spicing it out to the top degree. All right, here is Rob's channel, guys. I believe he's going live. He told me 2:30 today. So if you guys want to go check that out, please go find Rob. His link is in the live chat, not in the description. I'm so used to saying that. In the live chat, both those. And if you scroll up a little farther, there's another YouTube link for Frankie Candles. Love you, says Asta Pasta. Later, Frankie. Mwah. Much love to you. Tell Mrs. Candles I said hello. Give her a hug. But yeah, also give Rob a follow because he's a beautiful individual. Can I get one of you? You want to be one of the mods?
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, later, Rob. Thank you for the love. Oh, thank you. Yeah, BBB. Let me get you. You've been literally a mod in my Telegram probably since I started it, so I think it's kind of crazy that you're not a mod on here. So here you go. I got you. No problem. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you again. Have a great day, and make sure that you know. Well, FTC is cooking. Peace.